When political unrest erupts again in Pakistan, most media outlets focus on whether Prime Minister Imran Khan's government will survive or not, and who will succeed him. However, the political instability of Pakistan, a nuclear-armed and regionally influential country in South Asia, is as deep-rooted as its effects, and its impact will be far-reaching. In particular, Pakistan's influence in Afghanistan and China's influence in Pakistan will be important issues in this regard. But first we have to look at the root causes of the current political crisis. Economic mismanagement and foreign influences on the country's financial management. According to a report in the Financial Times, Imran's government introduced a new fiscal law last December, at a time when the country's economy was booming. According to the government of Pakistan, the country's inflation is above 12%. The Pakistani rupee has also lost more than 18% against the dollar in recent times. The prices of various commodities in the market have gone up by 20%. Pakistan's central bank, the State Bank of Pakistan, or SBP, has recently raised interest rates twice to 9.75%. Before coming to power in August 2016, Imran Khan's government had promised to end the massive instability in Pakistan's economy. Since the 1980s, Pakistan has sought a total of 12 loans from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to save it from economic crisis. But Imran himself has stepped in the same direction. Among the new laws were cuts in government development budgets, the removal of government subsidies for electricity and gas, and the removal of sales tax exemptions for the raw materials and pharmaceuticals industries. These steps were the prescription of the IMF. The laws were enacted by Imran's government to obtain a $6 billion loan from the IMF. After reaching an agreement with Pakistan in 2019, the IMF stopped giving loans in 2021 due to non-implementation of the conditions. The government of Pakistan was forced to meet the conditions for a new Chara $1 billion concession in 2022. The Financial Times reports that the marginalized people of Pakistan will suffer the most from paying the sales tax. Even then, in the midst of a heated debate in the Pakistani parliament on the 13th of January, the law was passed with some changes by a vote of 163 to 146. In addition to the new monetary law, Imran's government has come up with another law to meet the IMF's requirements, which is about the autonomy of Pakistan's central bank, the SBP. Many have said that this will not hold SBP accountable, and the governor of SBP will in fact become the economic viceroy of Pakistan. According to a report in Pakistan's Dawn newspaper, under the new law, even if the government has a representative on the SBP's board of directors, they will not have the right to vote. The government will not be able to take any loan from SBP. And SBP will not be able to buy any government bonds directly. In the midst of recent economic pressures, the parties allied with Imran Khan's PTI have been in a state of flux. Members of the MQM and the PMLQ have spoken openly with the opposition. Many are saying that this means that the military and its intelligence agency, the ISI, which have a huge influence on Pakistan's politics, are allowing this to happen. Which is basically a sign that the military is losing confidence in Imran's government.
Meanwhile, how the Chinese view the conflict in Pakistan is important enough. A report by Nikkei Asia quoted unnamed Pakistani officials saying that the Chinese had a wait-and-see approach to the conflict. China's favorite party is former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's PMLN. But if they are forced, they will work with Imran's PTI. Ishtiaq Ahmed,
an associate professor at Quaid Azam University in Islamabad, says the progress of the Pakistan of 50 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CIPEC, Pakistan's largest Chinese-funded project under Imran's government since 2016, has been slow. The disgruntled Chinese may think that the project will be given new importance in the PMLN power. Michael Kugelman, Deputy Director of the Wilson Center, a U.S. think tank, says the CIPEC project was started by PMLN. As such, the Chinese are relatively comfortable with them. And the Chinese also feel that Imran did not provide adequate security for the project and the Chinese nationals working in Pakistan. However, Fazl Rahman, Director of the Pakistan Institute of China Studies at Sargodha University, says that if Imran Khan is ousted, there could be street protests and political unrest in Pakistan, which will give rise to more complex problems in the midst of economic misery. As such, the Chinese want Imran to hand over power at the end of his term. Michael Kugelman says that the main concern of the Chinese is uncertainty and instability. If the change of government in Pakistan is delayed, then that fear of the Chinese will become a reality. But what has become clear in the wake of recent events in Pakistan is that the terms of the IMF, a Western financial institution, have exacerbated Pakistan's economic woes. As a result, Pakistan's political arena is in turmoil. In this context, the Pakistani military has lost their confidence in Imran Khan. However, it is now clear that the Pakistani military is not capable of evading the control of the IMF. Pakistan's military intelligence has had a significant impact on the Taliban government in Kabul since the withdrawal of US troops from Afghanistan. As important as Pakistan's economic and political control is in maintaining control over Kabul, so is the central question in the implementation of Chinese strategic projects in Pakistan.